This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the Erasco Rostbratwürstchen in sauce with sauerkraut and Kartoffelpüree, or as the Americans call it,
Nuremberger Rostbratwurst.
with sauce with sauerkraut and potato puree, or mashed potato, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is going to be when we open up this particular package, a mystery package, microwave food. Isn't that lovely? 470 grams of microwave culinary goodness. Let's take a look at the sides real quick. Yeah, they aren't really all that spectacular, are they? Let's see here. Pause if you want to read this. Pause if you want to read that. Pause if you want to read the nutrition table right here. And pause if you want to read the ingredients list down there. Pause if you want to read the address and stuff of the company to send them angry letters. And pause if you want to read the preparation instructions. We are going to leave it in the microwave for 4.5 minutes at 600 watts because my microwave doesn't do this. And this is preparation in a water bath, and this is not what we're going to do. This is too much of a hassle for me. Let us take a look at the tear-in thing right there. Take out. Does that look great? Now, nothing in this looks awful. Like this is just like a mess. Yeah, this is some sauce. There we can see a sausage. It's hiding in the mud, and here we've got the sauerkraut. Something that is incredibly disgustingly looking though is this white tray. I don't like these trays at all. Polypropylene, as we can see right there, that's fine. But just look at it. It looks like something that has come straight out of the 90s, and it's coming to haunt us. It's coming to hurt us. It's not going to. It doesn't want the best for us. That's for sure. This is what this looks like. It doesn't look right. What does it say right here? It's printed. Here we've got the Rostbratwürstchen. Folie nur einstechen. So the foil must be perforated. Not taken off entirely. That's good. And we've got the best by date at the 13th of October of next year. Isn't that good? Okay, I'm going to go down to the microwave. I hope that I'm not going to ruin my microwave with this, and I hope that I'm not going to burn my fingers with this either. And I'll be back with you in the fully prepared product in just a second. Okay, here we are. The fully prepared microwave dish is on the plate now. It has splattered a bit out of here. I hope that this is like clean, right? So I think I can eat that, yeah. Mashed potato is fine-ish at this point in time. We have to be a bit careful because this is my favorite part of microwave products like this one. You have to be careful that you don't open these up like with your finger like this or with your finger like this, because when you've got your finger right here and there's a lot of hot steam coming out instantly out of one of these pockets, especially when you've got bigger pockets with a lot more steam in them, what can happen is that you get actual proper burns right here at the very top of your fingernails. It's really uncomfortable, and for me it's not really an option to allow something like that to happen, just because I commute on a motorcycle and I have to wear gloves right now to do that. And having blisters and stuff and burns on your fingers when you have to wear motorcycle gloves, that's just a very uncomfortable situation you're putting yourself in. So I like to be careful in that regard. You know, having like tinctures and stuff on there and like filled blisters and stuff, it's really uncomfortable. Anyway, let us take a look at this right here in detail now. We do have Rostbratwürstchen right here, our sausages. Wait, let me angle the camera down a little bit so that you can see this a bit better. Here we've got our sauce right here, then we've got our sausages right here. Here we've got our sauerkraut. So this is a proper kraut meal. Here we've got our mashed potatoes, whatever you want to call them. So which one are we gonna try first? Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a proper like bite or forkful of mashed potatoes. Looks fine. Consistency wise it is fine as well. At least I think it is. Let's see how it tastes. It's actually not too bad. Could use a bit more salt. But the like regular consistency of it is absolutely fine. I don't really have anything to complain about it. A bit more salt, but I like my mashed potatoes with more salt than usual, so that might just be me. Sauerkraut seems to be alright as well. What is this? Is this an apple piece? Or is this? No, this is kraut. Proper kraut. This looks fine-ish as well. It's a microwave dish, so what are we gonna expect? Let's take a taste test of this one as well. Yeah, it could use a bit more bite. It is quite soft. Consistency-wise, not as good of a kraut than the mashed potatoes are mashed potatoes. Slightly disappointing maybe, because you expect a bit more bite from actual sauerkraut, and it could be a bit more acidic as well. This one here is quite dull, too soft, too mushy. Not that great. Second forkful is of the same story, yeah. So, is there anything else other than the sausages in here? No. Let us pick a sausage and let us take a close look at it. They seem to be quite soft as well. Regular like Nürnberger sausages, which these ones kind of are, like Nuremberg sausages. Those are about, yeah, not as soft it seems when you stick the fork into them. Let's take a bite out of those. Yeah, same thing here. When you bite into them, this one right here, that has got like, it doesn't withstand your teeth at all. It just breaks into a piece that makes its way into your mouth. No structure, no consistency, no texture to the meat itself. It doesn't feel like it. It's just a mess. This, like texture-wise, this could actually be like a vegetarian substitute product. This doesn't have to be meat. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, to be honest. Let's take a look at the sauce itself. The sauce itself is fine though. I mean, I could have brought a spoon for this, but then again, I'm a bit of a dumbass, so yeah, I usually don't do rational things in this case. Let's take a look at the conjunction of sauerkraut and the sauce. The kraut and the sauce, yeah, they do work well together. Let's see how these ones do. The potato puree and the sauce, not too bad as well. Alright, let us do with the plate what we got the plate for. Prepare it on a plate right here. Let's use the plate to prepare it on the like I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Let's put this on this thing. Make it look a bit nicer. Maybe it tastes a bit different when it is allowed to breathe a bit more. I don't think it is, but let's give it a try anyway. I've got to say that I did expect worse. Like I did expect the mashed potatoes to be a lot worse, and I also did expect the sausages to be a bit better. The sausages are a bit of a disappointment. I just tasted one, but I don't expect the other ones to be a whole lot different. Alright, let's give this another try. Does this look better? I'm not sure if it actually does look better. It looks, like in person it does, but on camera it just looks sad. Yeah, it just looks sad. Like it doesn't taste different, but it's a nicer eating experience, I've got to say. Eating this from a plate than eating this from like a microwave dish, serving bowl or whatever they call it. Something that lets this dish down a lot more than it should is the sausage itself. The sausages are just too soft. They don't have any structure to them. Usually you've got some sort of like different kinds of meat in these sausages, especially these Nürnberger ones, that give it a bit of bite, that give it a bit of texture on the inside, and also the skin on the outside. That's like has got a bit of a texture, a bit of a bite to it. These ones right here, they just feel like a substitute. They don't feel in your mouth like Nürnberger sausages, like Nuremberg sausages. No, not at all. They look exactly like them. They smell like them. But taste-wise, they aren't quite there. And texture-wise, they aren't there at all. Alright, I think I'm going to finish this off now and be back with you and the full rating in just a second. The consumption process is complete and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression of this stuff has been fine, same goes for the color. I don't really have anything to complain about it. The only thing that is kind of disgusting is the plate that it comes in itself, but making these out of white plastic is better than black plastic because the black plastic can't be recognized by the recycling sorting machine, so yeah, the white stuff is better for that particular purpose, certainly, even though it doesn't look as nice as the black stuff. Consistency and texture wise, at first I thought it was fine, but because the mashed potato was the first stuff that I actually tried, but the sauerkraut itself was just too soft. It had no resistance to it at all. Same goes for the sausages themselves, and since the sausages, the Nürnberger Rostbratwürstchen, are like the main character in this particular picture, I really have to deduct a full point in that regard because they don't work. They just don't work. Consistency and texture wise, they could have been just a cheap substitute product. The cheapest of meats of them all, and they probably are, but you know, could have been a bit nicer. Simply because Nürnberger Rostbratwürstchen, they aren't really all that difficult to make, I guess. They keep fresh for a long time as well. They're pretty easy to handle. I thought they were going to be a bit better than this. Taste-wise, 3.5 points out of 5 available points. The sausages, yeah, they weren't great at all, but taste-wise, with the sauce itself, the sauce being quite alright, they have been fine. The mashed potatoes have been really fine, I think. A lot better than I expected them to be. They could have been a bit more salty, but then again, that's just me, probably. Taste-wise, the sauerkraut could have been a bit more acidic, but overall it has been passable as well. Themalisation-wise, I don't think that this has been a good example of Rostbratwürstchen in Soße mit Sauerkraut und Kartoffelpüree. But it has been something, and it hasn't been actually awful, so I give half a point in the themalisation department. 6.5 points out of 10 available points is therefore the final rating for the Erasco Rostbratwürstchen in sauce with sauerkraut and potato puree. If you've got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.